have a look.
Whatever paper you're using.
I don't know, we'll see what size. Hi everybody. I'm just picking an image a minute. I'll be with you in a second. Just seeing if I've got any other. I want to do Beatrix Potter. Complete change tonight. I was going to do a vintage image and I thought, shall I, shan't I? If you're there, we could do a fairy image. Hi Deanna. There's the fairy images. These are Tilda. Just having a look to see if I've got any Beatrix Potter ones. None of them there. Now I bought my images. If you're there, as always, let me know with a comment. I can now see the live chat, so I can see us as we're going along. See if there's any in here while I'm waiting for everybody to join us. So not organised tonight at all. I thought it was. I am a little bit. Sort of. That one's pretty. Hi, Elena. Right. We are. Hi, Angie. Love the fairies. I know they are pretty, aren't they? Right. Okay. We are going to print. Now, I keep getting asked, how do I do? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? So I've got a couple of images here. Some I've bought. Well, all of them I've bought. So I'm just going to show you what I can use in my projects. And hopefully you can use them in yours. Hi, Angie Brown. Oh, hello, sister. Hi, Dawn. I remember you asked this, Colette. See? I'm with you. Right, so I've got some pictures here. These are fairies I bought off eBay a while back. I mean, if you just look up images. I'm gonna might do a Beatrix Potter one tonight. They're Tilda ones, they are, or a vintage. I don't know. Vintage is nicer for what I want. So what shall I do? Hi, Itty Bitty Crafts. It's Angie 3. Angie 3 is here. I know we got three different Angies. We got Angie Brown, Angie Paisley, and Angela Craigwick. Is that it? I'm not sure. There's 3. I know there's 3. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna put what I'm gonna. There's Angie Paisley. Right. First of all, we're going to print on fabric. Now let me show you the kind of sort of image that you'll get printing on fabric. Now when I print on fabric, I always go for a black and white image, never a coloured image. And this is actually padded, but that's the image it gives you. That's all on fabric. It's padded, as you can see, it's bobbing up and down, and it is padded, and it's on the front of a doily book, and it looks quite elegant. Polly, this is the front of your book. But yeah, that's what it looks like on fabric. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So I'm debating on whether to go vintage or whether to go Beatrix Potter. I quite like Beatrix Potter, but I don't know which one to go for. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should go for vintage, do a vintage image, or Beatrix Potter? Is Angie C or Angie 3? Angie Paisley. Hi everyone. So I'll leave that with you while I get what I need to get out. Been such a busy summer and a hot one. I love the bunnies. I think I must agree with you, Alan. I like bunnies. For a change, I do like the bunnies. And I think that would make a nice change to do with vintage images. Methinks that's where I'm going. Beatrix Potter, Beatrix Potter. Right, okay then, that's what we'll do. You read my mind. Deanna says Beatrix Potter too. So that's what we'll do. I think we should go with Mother Beatrix Potter. I can't actually remember what she's called in the books. I should, but I can't. I can't remember what she's called. But I like this image. I've got 3 different ones. We could go green and incorporate some flowers in, or we could go blue and incorporate red flowers in. Right, so I'll let you choose again. Right, middle, or left. This is the right one. This is the middle one. And this is the the left one. Your left, my right? Can't remember. But this is the green one. That's the blue one. That's the middle one. So green, white, or blue. Right, because your bunny's drinking tea is super cute. So the green one. I think everybody's saying green anyway. Right, green, green. Yeah, okay then, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Right, so now I've got my image. Next thing I need is freezer paper. Now I'm going to zoom you out. You're going to see tonight my ironing skills. Now, I don't do ironing in this house because my ironing skills are complete and utter cack. So, you're going to see my ironing skills tonight, ladies. You need freezer paper. Now, freezer paper looks like this. Okay. Mine came in a box, and my particular one is got 50 square feet written on the box. That's what it says. So 50 square feet measures about 12.1 in meters. That's 381 millimeters. Okay, I've written it all down. I'll show you to the camera in a minute. And the company on, now I'll tell you where to get it from. But it's called, you can pick it up from your local supermarkets. Now, when I went to my local supermarket, I couldn't find it. If you're overseas, it's called wax paper. It works just as well, and it's the exact same thing, except, you know, when we get like different things, we get different things too. But I think over in America, especially, it's called wax paper, not freezer paper. And it does the exact same thing. Now, so the company that makes the freezer paper that I picked up is called Raynons. It's there anyway. I'm trying. Never heard of freezer paper. No wax paper. Okay, Eleanor. Okay, freezer paper is used to coat your food in, and it comes like a roll like this, and basically you would wrap your food up, nice apple crumble or strawberry cheesecake or chocolate profiterolles. Am I making you all hungry? Yeah. Anyway, you'd wrap it all up, you'd wrap the sides up like a parcel, you'd tie it if you wanted to, and you'd pop it in the freezer, and it would protect it from ice, and it would protect it from anything else that was in the freezer. And then you'd bring it out, you defrost it, and you've got your apple crumble, your strawberry cheesecake, your chocolate profiteroles, that kind of thing. We have freezer paper too, Deanna says. FYI, wax paper does not have the paper backing. We get Raylons here in US. Okay, don't I know that wax paper does not have the paper backing. Well, I know wax paper and freezer paper are similar, and you can use it in the same way. But if you're saying you get freezer paper over there, then yeah, you'd pick up freezer paper. It seems inventions never reached Italy. I suppose I didn't think it was over here, to be honest. And when I went looking for it, I'm like, oh god, these supermarkets don't store freezer paper at all. Not having much luck there. So I went in to 3 different supermarkets, and they were going, freezer paper? No, we don't sell freezer paper. Foil, cling film, sandwich bags, black bags even. Not freezer paper. So I went onto eBay. So this is where you can get it from. eBay. Now I'm going to give you the name of the seller on there, and on eBay you can buy it in a roll like I've got here, and if you buy it in a roll it works out at £5.50 free postage. I'll show you it written all down in a second. But if you're not familiar with freezer paper and you think, oh, I don't really want a roll of it because there's quite a lot there, see, tons, and you think maybe I just want a little bit to test the water, see how I get on with it, you can buy 1 metre of freezer paper for £1.69 free postage. So that's on eBay. And then when you go to Amazon, the cheapest one I could find for freezer paper was £4.49 free UK postage. So this is what it is. So freezer paper, the company that makes the freezer paper is called Raylands. It's a blue packaging box, which is what this is. It's 50 square feet in the box, and it measures at 12.1 meters. That's 381 millimeters. I'm going to read you down slightly for this. On eBay, for exactly the same one that I've got, if you tap in this seller, Beanie Buddy 201, it's in brackets 21250, you'll get the exact same packaging as freezer paper, and it's £5.50 free postage. Or if you want to test the water and you just want that little bit, if you go onto eBay and you type in freezer paper, you can actually pick on there. It was dead confusing when I was finding it out last night for you guys. You can actually pick either 1 meter, 3 meters, or 5 meters, or I think or it was another option, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, and something else. I think it was 10, but I could be wrong. So if you think, oh, I really want to have a go, but I want to test the waters before I do it, if you pick a 1 meter of freezer paper, so they'll cut 1 meter of it, freezer paper will last a lifetime, and it goes a long way, right? So 1 meter of freezer paper is £1.69 free postage. That's on eBay. Just tap in freezer paper and 1 meter and you'll come up with £1.69. So it's not that bad for something that you want to test the waters with. This is the seller that does the 1 meter. There are other sellers on there, but this is the cheapest one that I could find last night when I worked it out. So it's Mick 4160_0. This in brackets 10407 in brackets. If you go onto Amazon, the cheapest one I could find was £4.49 free UK postage. Or like I say, you can have a look in your local supermarket. So that's the freezer paper, okay? And like I say, I'll leave that details up so you can look at it while I speak. It goes a long way, and you'll be surprised. I bought this freezer paper back in beginning of March, and I've got tons of it, absolute tons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some of it off, and it'll go in that competition box. And tonight I want to actually show you what's in the competition box. At the minute I am adding to it every day, but at some point tonight I will show you what's in there. But some of this freezer paper will go inside the box too. Any questions? This is the brand I use. It works well. Yep, completely agree with you, Dawn. I bought mine on Amazon, Elena. I know you did, Miss Angie Paisy. I colour quilt blocks, then use it to set the colour on the block. Yeah, it's good for that too. My mum uses it like that, Angie. It seems Adventures, never heard of it. Right, okay, so that's freezer paper. Okay, now the next little gadget that I'm going to use is an iron. And then we are going to, I think we're going to do an A... I'm not going to do an A4. I think an A... It depends whether you want a bigger image, whether you want a smaller image, or even a smaller image. Now, you can set your printer. This works on any printers. And I just point out, works on any printers whatsoever. So no matter whether you've got an Epson, whether you've got a 1950s printer, though you would have to look at it if you've got a 1950s printer. But it does work in any printer, right? So, since our image is, what is our image? Let me have a look. Just over 3.5 inches. I think what I might do is do it small. So the smaller the image my printer goes to is, I've written it down because I'm almost forgetting it, it's 10 by 15 centimetres. Okay, then that'll give me a nice sort of quality size image. So I'm going to cut a section of this paper out. Like I say, I'm going to put some in the box tonight because I've got tons of it. And it just makes a little bit of sense if I go ahead and put some in the box. Right. I know when you guys are listening because you got really, really quiet. Right. Okay. Freezer paper has got a shiny side. Now, it's really difficult for the camera to pick it up. But it's a shiny side one side and a matte side the other. If I do that, you can sort, and I think you might be able to tell. That's the shiny side, that's the matte side. It feels different as well as looks different. So if you feel it quite smooth, you know you're on the shiny side. If it feels like paper kind of, you know you're on the paper side. It's the shiny side you need, because this is the shiny side that acts like a glue to stick your image on, feed through your printer. Okay, now I am going to measure out, what was it, 10 by 15. It's quite small. I think I'm going to do a red pen for you guys to see it. Right, so what we got, there's 0 there, and then there's 10 by 15, right, so 10 there, 15 up. Come on. I'm running out of room there. Oh. Right, 15. 15 is there. Is that completely off? I think that's completely off, Mark. You nana clut. Right. Oh. Sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys. Oh. Right. See if that pinged out of its compartment then. Right, let me mark this out. 15, what do we go up to 15? That's not any straighter, but we'll go. Right, 15. Now, the only thing with printing on freezer paper is that it's got to be pinpoint perfect. You've got to have all the sides iron flat. Because if you don't, what happens is it comes undone and it'll jam your printer up. You're sort of tricking your printer into thinking you're putting paper in. I'm trying to remember all this. It's hard for me. Okay, Angie, wait a sec. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to move the camera to there. So you guys can see everything that I've written down while I cut this out. I think that's the easier way to do it. It's difficult for me to remember too, Angie. I'll put in this video in one of my lists to go over it again. Oh, bless you, Eleanor. Don't worry, Angie, you can just play the video back at any time. That's what I'm going to do. See? I'm going to leave that up for you guys to see. I just cut this where I've drawn it out. Oh, come on. Don't cut the cloth underneath that. Because it is a lot to remember, I know. And, but once you get it, so you've sort of got it in your head what it needs to be at, you'll be well away. Now, I need to move you back. Eleanor, you can do it. Not hard. Don't be afraid. Oh, don't be afraid, Eleanor. Honestly. I think it's difficult for me to... Oh, it's Eleanor. Eleanor, you want about it. It's difficult for you to remember. Right. Your printer. My printer is the smallest it'll go to is 10 by 15. Now, that is nowhere near straight cut. You are completely off. Not by much. But, like I say, it needs to be straight. Otherwise, the printer will tell me off. Ooh, there we are. Right. Now, my fabric. You can... Ah, bless. Right, you can use any fabric. I know it's buffering a little bit, and I will try and keep it so I don't move it too quick. You can use any fabric you want. I haven't used leather through the printer for obvious reasons. I don't think my printer would take the weight, the thickness of the leather. So what I tend to write, so Angie's just put, thank you ladies for writing what you did. Oh, bless you. Right, so what I tend to write down, no, I'm going all over the shop tonight because I moved everything around and forgotten where to put everything. Now we can either do cotton. This is just off a piece of skirt, which I'm going to have to find a bit of. Find a bit of. Let me get this out. You can either, hi Shannon, you can either find use cotton, which I might use actually, or you can use, I've used cotton before through the printer and I've used muslin, so it's one, I've used both. So I'm gonna do, I think, see, that's quite thin. That's the muslin for you. So that's quite thin, and that will actually go through the printer and give you a really, really nice image. But what I'm going to do is use cotton, I think. Because of what I'm going to make tonight, I think it'll blend well. Now, this is off a skirt. This cotton is. And it's got a seam allowance all the way down. So don't put that end through your printer, because what will happen is your printer will go, oh, you're giving me fabric. No, you're not. And you'll either jam or you'll spit it back out at you. So what I tend to do is I speak to my printer quite nicely. And I go, you will behave, because otherwise I'm not going to put any more paper in you. And then he goes, oh, right, okay. Right. So, I'm going to cut my fabric now, this cotton, to the shape of this. And the way I do that with, and I'm looking for my pin cushion, is I get a pin and I literally pin it through the top and pin it through the bottom. So two pins like that, right? And then just cut. Now I'm leaving on purpose fabric on the outside at the minute, because once I get to the next stage I can cut it down a bit more. So let me, come on. And since I'm using the colours that's in that Beatrix Potter image, I'm going to be using a different background colour. Any questions? My printer will not take heavy fabrics, including canvas. I use lightweight cotton. That's it, though. Mine won't either. I've never used canvas or heavy fabrics like Dawn's just said, but I wouldn't like, oh, shall I risk it? Shall I risk it? Because the thing is, this has got to be perfectly straight for you to cut it, for you to put it through the printer. Because like I say, it'll only spit it back out. Now, I'm going to put that back because I don't need the muslin. Is it shiny side up? I am coming to that. I just bought the craft printer from Kodak. We'll take anything from canvas to a paper bag. There we are. Itty bitty, Angie. That's it. It's exactly it. So you could put leather, you could put canvas, but you could use this method in your printer then if it takes that. Good for you, more printing for projects, I know. Itty Bitty's just put, I bought it from HSN. It's a scanner and a printer for odd items. Oh wow. Now, you're going to see my ironing techniques, and I'm telling you now, they're not anything to be like, wow. They're quite, no, really? Right, okay. Shiny side, flat side. You need the shiny side facing up towards the ceiling. The shiny side, like I think I've just explained this, but I'll explain it again. The shiny side is the glue. If you think about it like that, then you won't forget it. The shiny side is the glue, and it's that sticks it to the fabric and that allows you to put it through your printer. Now, what I will say is, if you've got a printer that you put paper at the back, right, it comes out like that. If you've got a printer like mine, that I've got to put paper at the front, what it does, it goes in and it rolls it this way and comes back out. Didn't realise it was just an image for purposes. But yes, it goes in like that, feeds it in, and then it rolls and comes back out. So, before you use your freezer paper and your fabric, work out what way. So if I had, this is my top tip. Now I did write down my top tips last night. I'm going to get a piece of paper for you and I'm going to show you something. What have I got? Right, piece of paper, but you're going to pretend there's nothing on there now, right? That's our piece of paper. We've just put it in the printer. Mark something on there. I don't know, let's draw an arrow. Let's draw, I don't know, a diamond with a cross through. I don't know, whatever you want to draw it on, right? You put your paper in and it comes out. Now, if it comes out, so you put your paper in at the back and it comes out like that, you know that when you put your freezer paper in, you put it fabric facing you and it'll come out like that. If your paper's like mine and you put your paper in like that, it rolls it, it'll come out the opposite side. So before you do this, work out what way your roller in your printer works. Does it work by rolling it and brings it back out, or does it just roll it and print it? So work that out before you do anything else. I'm just going to use my normal printer for now. Yeah, normal printer will work. Just work out what way your roller is. Because why I say this, when I first did this, I cut 3-4 pieces out of a freezer paper and fabric at the same time. And no, I didn't. I cut out one piece of freezer paper, one fabric out, pinned it all, cut it all, perfect. It was a perfect size, just what I wanted. I put it through my paper, my printer, and what happened was it fed it and it rolled it so the ink was on the back side of my freezer paper. So I put it in like that with the shiny side facing up, and what happened was my printer rolled it and gave me the paper side facing up when it came back out. Does that make sense? So before you play about with your freezer paper and your fabric, work out in your printer. Now every printer is different, but every printer will take this, so it doesn't matter whether you've got an old one, a new one, anything. Just work out what way your paper runs and what way your roller runs. You'll only do that by marking your paper. So if you do it on a piece of scrap paper, normal A4 piece of paper, mark on your paper, and then by the time it's come out, if you've marked it and it's rolled it and it's come out like that, then you know when you put your freezer paper and your fabric faces down, so that when it rolls it, it'll bring the fabric facing up. If you've got paper that goes at the back of the printer, right, say this is at the back, and it comes out like that, then it doesn't matter what way your paper's going in, it is going to give you the fabric facing up. Does that make sense? Agree, Claire. Which way to put it in the printer is the hardest part. It is, and it does take a bit of practice. That's why I say to do it on normal paper first, because cutting this out to the exact size, iron it, can get a bit frustrating once you've done it 3 or 4 times. So that would be my first top tip, is to work out what side your printer is. The other tip I've got is so that's your working out, right? So the other tip I've got is your freezer paper, shiny matte side. Your shiny side is your glue. So if you imagine glue shiny, that will stick it to the fabric. If you iron it like that, you're just going to get a piece of fabric and a piece of freezer paper. That's all you're going to get. It won't stick it. So you need your shiny side facing up the ceiling for the fabric to stick on. Gargoyle says, great explanation, Colette. Angie Brown says, oh, thank you, Gargoyle. Elena, yeah. Angie Brown, Colette, can you come to my house and do it for me? Yeah. I'll be there in 20 minutes, Angie. I'm hoping after this you'll all give it a go and you'll be able to do it yourself. Hoping. Fingers crossed. Right. I'm just looking on my tips. So I've said about printing an image out first on normal paper before printing. Mark on your paper one side so you know what side your printer will print your image on. So that's my first top tip. We haven't got the second. I'll show you what my tips are because I've written them all down. Look for the shiny side on the paper before you begin on the freezer paper. And there we are. Right. So my iron is warmed up. I don't do ironing. You should be a tour, Colette, love. I should be a tour. Do you really think so? I'm going to explain that much. She's coming to me first. Look at you guys finding out where I'm going first. So who wants me to go where first? Let me just write it down. Let me see if this is ironing. Right. Now I've got under this tea cloth, a non-stick mat, and I've also got so this is the heat non-stick mat, and this is another heat resistant mat. Because I'm not ironing on an ironing board, what I tend to do is put the 2 mats on top of each other, and here we go, ironing. And I'm going to raise you up slightly. Now let me put it like that. There we are. Yes, it's pink, of course. It wouldn't be nothing else. Wouldn't be nothing else. Now what you could do is iron your fabric first before it goes on your freezer paper. You could if you wanted to. Right, now I've ironed that, but watch this. I need you to watch this. Ready? It shouldn't be that easy to peel back. So that tells me, look, see? That tells me that I need to do the corners. So make sure you do those corners. And take time as well ironing your fabric, because the thing is, I've had this jam in the printer loads of times, and it's because I haven't ironed those corners. I do not use the steam. You don't use the steam, Dawn. Do you need to use the steam on the iron or not? Right. Okay, so what I'm doing, I've got my setting on my iron. Let me just see if I can show you without burning myself. I've got my setting, so the top bit tells me what setting I've got it on. So at the minute it's on max on linen, and this is my steam button, and all I'm doing is iron it first, and when I get to the edges I'll press the steam just for those edges to be securely stuck, because I don't want them to come off, see, in the printer. Like I say, just take time ironing those corners in. Right, now let's see. Oh, it's a bit hot. See, now I can't pull it. It won't let me. That tells me it's all good to go. But I need to cut my fabric down now to my paper. Once I've done that, so my other top tip for you is to iron and steam all 4 corners. Like I say, it's really important because it'll catch in the printer if you don't. Right, so those are my other pieces off. Now I'm going to iron it one more time. I just want to make sure that I've got those corners in. And now I've steamed it, because I steamed it once, all I need to do is just iron it down, because I've cut the corners down. You did a good job ironing. Well, I'm glad you think so, Angie. Right, now all my corners are stuck down. There's a little bit, just a tiny smidge of fabric just there. Here you are. That's my piece ready to go. So those are my top tips. Now this is my image that I want printing on the printer. Now I'm trying to work out how to take you over there. Right, I'm going to unplug you, and I'm going to hold you very gently. Right, you're coming with me for a ride. Ready? So I can't see any comments at the minute because we're going for a ride. Chris? Right, this is the, is it all the printers? Where's the thing? This is where I gotta put the paper in.
Right, stop.
That's the image that we want.
Okay. Right, what you do is the material down, facing down.
Oh yeah, facing down, because this bit's back out. No.
Nice. Until it stops. Close that up. There you go. Perfect. What size is that?
10 by 15.
Right, okay, I'm going.
I've put my, sorry guys, I've put the picture in the scanner to copy it, and I've put my fabric facing down, because the way my printer works is it goes in, rolls it, and then comes back out. So Chris will tell you the rest. So what are you doing, Chris?
Oh, I'm changing the settings of the, because...
There's different settings.
Yeah, so it's, what did you say it was?
There was Dawn says, love a supportive husband. I can see some comments, I can't see them all.
Right, wait.
It's 10 by 15.
See, because our printer's weird.
It's
We've got a one where you can print photos. Right. Now, that's not 10 by 15, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
It is.
No, it's not. It's not because that's 10 by 15.
It is 10 by 15.
Anyway, I'll get it in eventually. There you go. Right,
Yes.
it's in there. We got a part where we can have photos.
Yeah, print photos.
So-
I did it on the other tray
Yeah,
the
I
other
know.
night.
I know. It just saves.
What print have we got, Chris?
It is a HP MV 5540.
And any printer will do this job.
Right. You'll watch now. See that thing there?
No, because all I can see is brightening, are we?
It'll focus.
Here we
now.
are.
See how that changed? It just changed then to say whatever. Now with this, I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
you put it in. I just pressed copy, and what he did, he just copied it in black and white. No, colour I wanted in this time.
Well, I don't know whether I need
No,
to do
just
it
in the middle.
just
That's
in the
right, That's
middle.
how I did it last time.
Alright.
And then
so
press copy.
press copy in colour.
Colour, yeah, please. And now it'll print. Da-la-la-la-la-la. So while it's printing, thank you for helping my sister Chris, Andrew Brand says.
It's okay. I think it might mess up because.
If it messes up, we'll do another one. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it would. Right.
It shouldn't mess up.
Okay. No, I know what it is.
Oh, he knows what it is. So while he's doing that, I'm going to show you this little unit that I've got. Chris actually built me this little unit. Those two are bedside tables, and in between he did a pole, and those metal hooks are hooks where you hang your saucepans up in the kitchen. And all I've done is I've bought wooden spools, I've got wrapped all lace around it, and I've hung them up that way. So I hang all my laces there, and then I've got my little units up the top with all the little pots. I did it like that the other day, Chris, and just pressed copy.
And did it do it?
Yeah. Be careful, Chris. If you mess up, make you starve. Yeah, no chicken licken dinner's view or apple crumble. So that's what I did. Well, that's what Chris did. Sorry, yeah, I didn't do it. That's my little unit. Oh, that's the dress I bought the other day. Do you remember, guys? I picked that up in the charity shop, and I haven't cut into it since. I haven't cut into it because I'm in two minds as to whether to cut into it and use it, because there's all sort of 3 different types of fabric, or do I see if anybody else wants and use the money back into my crafting? What do I do? So that's that. Chris is printing. Say hi, Chris.
Well, guys, I wish you told me.
So there's my little friend sign, and then up the top is all the stenciling work I did. Do you want to take everybody closer? There we are.
Reconnecting. Right, we're back. Does that work, Claire?
Down.
Well, look.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we're still
Yes,
live.
you can.
Right. Just to let
Chris,
you know.
man.
Just to let you know. It wasn't my fault. It
Yeah, it
was your
was.
fault because I told you it needed to go in the corner.
Oh, he told me needs to go in the corner.
So,
I gotta do it again.
yeah.
And this time I'm shouting you.
This time you call me and I'll do it.
Oh no.
What you done?
Oh. Have you turned into me not cutting my teeth? Look what he's done. He's not having chicken and he's licking dinners. Let me see if I can do this again. When I did it the other day, I did perfect.
Well,
You
maybe
do
you
it.
should have done it.
I did try, but you interfered.
Oh,
It's your fault. Chris's fault, everybody, not mine.
I'm just going to check.
He's going to take the blame because I'm not. It's his fault. He's not having any chicken licken dinners from now on. I'll cut this again. Right. Let's do it again. So it is 10 by... Oh, it is a little bit bigger. Just 15's there. Let me do a little line there. Bear with me, everybody. This is why, you know what? Somebody said to me last night, oh, I think you should have like a picture that you've already done. I'm going, nah, it's alright, it's fine. Right, let me iron this on. Sorry, Lee's got to go. Check back later, Claire. Oh, bye, Shan. Of course, it's always his fault. Yes, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, you were the one that cut it out and then just said 2 seconds ago that, oh, it's not 10 by 15. No,
It is.
not.
It
No,
was.
It isn't, because collection
I had
said-
all. Do you know the ladies forced me to cut it a bit bigger? They said, why didn't you cut it a little bit bigger, Claire? Because then Chris will be scratching his head, and like he was scratching his head. Hello, lady, sat here watching quietly engrossed. Well, Chris is not having any chicken licken dinners now.
So I'm checking with Google Earth where I put it. You checked all
Done.
this before you
Yeah, well,
yeah. I'm gonna make sure now
Oh,
that it's in the right
no,
place.
it's not.
You entertain people now.
I entertain people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using a different gadget. There's not technology in a second. So if you bear with me, guys, I promise it'll be work out. Oh, yeah, because Lena, I got something to tell to you as well. I didn't realise, now I don't know whether it's YouTube or what, but I'm not getting notifications with every... You know when sometimes people put a new video up? I'm not getting notified. And I didn't realise the amount of videos that you've got on your channel until 2 days ago. So I had to be sort of like, I've got to apologise because I really didn't know. So I've been engrossed into your channel ever since. So I've done it now.
Lying.
ladies. No, I'm not.
She's lying.
No, I'm not. You are.
She knew all along.
No, I
Wait,
didn't.
Wait, I'm
Right,
double
you are.
checking.
I got to cut something else out. Now, because Chris is doing that, we don't want to see the same thing again. But that's what it's supposed to look like with a bigger image. But I'll show you what it's supposed to look like when it comes out. Now, these are my top tips for
So
cutting.
that's how big it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's fine. Print, the first one I've got, right, I'm going to lower you down. It's print an image first on normal paper before printing and mark on your paper one side so you know what side of printer will print your image on. And I thought I, explained. I get notifications really, even then when I click on the bell, YouTube misbehaves, it does. You're going to get white spots on your tongue, Colette. No, Chris is.
Why?
Angie said you're going to get white spots on your tongue, Chris.
Oh no.
Iron and steam all 4 corners, because otherwise the printer will spit it back out. Look for the shiny side on the freezer paper before you begin. And then to maintain your image on your fabric, use hairspray or spray, or you can buy spray glue, fabric glue, not starch, spray fabric glue, or use my method when you mix fabric, water and fabric into a bottle and lightly spray over the top, and that will maintain your image. Don't overspray it though, otherwise you'll end up with the ink will sort of absorb into each other and it won't maintain it. The other thing I've just put on you is don't be frightened to use black and white when printing. How often do we use black and white images when we print? It's always colour, always colour. So a black and white image will give you something like this. Now this is printed, I'm just going to plug you guys back in, just bear with me. This is printed on the white cotton, and this is black and white, and all you do, you peel the freezer paper away and then you've got your image. So that is the black and white version, right? This, just printed it out, is our little bunny. Now as you can see, I've used colour on this. Yep, I've definitely used the colour. My days. Oh, wait a second. Bear with me, guys. I've got technical difficulty tonight. Right. Chris? Come here. Oh. I need you to put this on. The other one's popping the gadget out. I've got a little gadget. Like this, look.
Is it because...
Can you just put that on, please? Never mind what it is. I know what it is. This one's broken.
Lefty loosey right, aren't you?
Yeah. And this is my little gadget. It's a phone holder.
Across a bit towards the window. Towards the window. There you go. Because of the...
Right. This one's broken. That's twice now that's happened tonight. And that's my... Basically... Chris, pass that back here a minute. Is that a torture device? It should be. No. This is a little phone gadget. I bought one of these for Shannon when she starts, when she does filming. And basically, you can buy one for your tablet. You can also buy one for your Kindle. And it can go, it's got a little nut end on the bottom and it can screw into a tripod, or what I tend to screw it onto is a camera arm, and then it comes out and it holds your phone. But what this was doing, it was just popping out because there's like there should be like a little pad at the bottom, and that pad is come off, so that's why it was broken. But I had a spare one here, thankfully. So that's why I had to change it. Right, this is what the colour version looks like. Now, when I peel back this, literally, and all you need to do is peel back fabric. I don't need the iron no more. Right, you've then got your image on fabric. Woohoo! So you don't need your freezer paper. So I'll let you sort of take that in and how cute that looks. Well, I unplug this pink iron because we're going to make something with the image that we've printed off tonight. Oh. Ted, come on down. Come on, boy, come on down. Right. I'm going to use... Oh, God. Nothing's working tonight. Yep, it's definitely easier than you thought. And that's what the result it gives you. Right, now we're going to use... If I can manoeuvre things off my table. We're going to use a different gadget to make the something out of that image. Let me put this aside because I'll need to read from it in a second. Don't need the pen no more. And we don't need this no more. Right, the gadget I'm going to use now is this. Does anybody know what this is called? That way it should be. Let me get the little device out for it. Anybody? You were still coming to my house first, Angie says. Elena says, wow, it's easier than I thought. I thought you needed a strange kind of fabric, which of course I couldn't find. Oh, bless you. Oh, don't worry, Claire, I get notifications very regularly. A circle cutter. Yes, Angie, it's a circle cutter. Right, I'm going to pick some nice fabric. Now, since we're using cotton for the base, because we've got our image there, and it's got a bit of green in and blue in, white cotton, where am I going? This side. I want something. I think we're going to use this. Right. This is called, I'm going to put the image aside a sec. This is called a circle cutter. It's called a Frixix fabric circle cutter. Right. Written down the details again. I'm going to zoom you back in gently because I know how fuzzy it's becoming. So it's called a Frixix circle cutter, fabric circle cutter. Now, when I had a look, I had mine from a craft fair and it was much cheaper than the ones online. My mama bought me mine because we were driving in the car on the way to the fair and she said, Claire, what do you fancy from this fair? We were going to like a sewing craft fair. And I said, Mum, do you know, the only thing I want, and I don't know whether they'll do it, but the only thing I want is a circle cutter. I've seen these circle cutters and I really, really fancy one. And she went, well, I don't know whether they're going to do one, but we'll have a look. So when we were going around the store, I said, Mum, look. I was like a kid at a school. And she went, what? I said, it's that circle cutter I was on about. Look, it's there. And my mum turned around and she went, oh, Claire, she said, how much is it? I said, Mum, I think it's £15. And he said, oh, since it's the last day. No, it was £20. And he went, since it's the last day, I'll drop it to 15. So I went to get my money out of my purse and Mum went, no, it's okay. Still my baby girl. I'll pay for it. So I had my circle cutter. I was so excited. Anyway, so this is my circle cutter. But when I had a look on eBay, I thought to tell you that little story. When I had a look on eBay, now I had mine with the actual blade. This comes off the bottom. When you can take it off. And then there's a blade just inside there. It's really, really, really sharp. You can buy replacement blades. So my top tip for buying one of these circle cutters is that when you buy one, see if you can get one that comes with a blade. So when I had a look on eBay, the one I'm telling you about came with a blade. Okay, it comes with one of these already. So that was £27.14 and it was free postage. And like I say, it comes with a blade. And the seller is PT. Craft and Tools in brackets 90150 in brackets. And on the description box from that particular seller, he says if you tap this code in 1023905, you can get the replacement blades for £6.09 free P&P, free postage and packaging. So that seller gives you the code to go and get the blade for £6.09. So it's worth a look. But with this seller also sells the mat and the blade together. So that's if you wanted the replacement blades. Then I also went on Amazon. Now on Amazon they're selling theirs for £24.98, but only comes with a cutting mat. It doesn't come with a blade. So it depends. Do you want just cut that little bit extra and fork out that little bit extra and get it with a blade, or do you want to buy the mat and then buy the blade? It's totally up to you. So on Amazon, £24.98, free UK delivery. So that's free UK delivery. I don't know what it is overseas. And that I was having a look, and they've got a deal on at the minute, and I couldn't find the name of the seller, otherwise I would have written that down. And all I tapped in was Friskies fabric circle cutter, and then it came up with a deal. So if you bought the mat and then and it says plus and with the blade, it came up to £31.47. So even though they're selling it separately, they've got a deal on there. So it's worth worth a look. So that's what it's called, Friskies fabric circle cutter. Okay. Now, this circle cutter cuts to 2 inches to 12 inches in diameter. So in centimeters, that's 5.1 centimeters to 30.5 centimeters. So it can you can get quite a big circle out of it if you wanted to. Any questions so far? So that's all my little notes I made last night for you guys in the book that Andrew Paisley made me. So how do you use it? Now, like I say, the way this blade works is you push it down and you push down on the blade. So when you push down on the blade, it releases that circle blade. And then that circle blade, because of the shape of this, it allows for that movement to cut your fabric. It's really good, worth an investment, and I was like a giddy kid when I had mine. So how to use it? Now, because we've got like a green and we've got some roses and sort of colours going on, I had this fabric given to me, and it's blue and it's got sort of nice, I know, pretty fabrics in there. So I think I'm going to pick a section out, because I don't want to make the circles too big. Let me see, would it work better on the blue? I think it'd work better on the blue. So we're not going to do too big of a circle because the image isn't big. And I'm just going to cut the blue part out of this fabric. This fabric I had given to me from one of my ladies in my swap group. And it's lovely fabric. Lovely fabric. Right. Love that fabric, Diana says. Oh, I do as well, Diana, I'm with you. I'm going to raise you up slightly because you'll need to see what I'm going to do next. Now, I always like to fold, you're supposed to use it this way, right? And if you can use it front on, brilliant. But I like to turn my mat. So I need to move these non-stick mats out the way, because if I don't, what will end up happening is they'll end up getting cut too. And I've also got a mat there that I need to move. So move anything out the way that's going to get damaged with a cut, because it's quite sharp. That's what I'm going to use. Fold the fabric in half, right? So I've got all my half fabric. Take the fabric underneath. I'm going to see if I'm in shot now, because I really want you to see this. Right, now we're going to make, where's my image? If I made a 2-inch circle, my circle would only be that small. My image is, if we're going from circles, it's about 3 inches. So because I want to give it a bit of depth to it, I think I'm going to do 6. I think 6 inches will do it. What you do is I'm going to pull my fabric to the end. So on here it sort of gives you a guideline. So at the bottom, first off, before I begin what it says on the front, at the back they've got these non-slip circle mats, and it's to stop it slipping. So if I placed it down, it's like suction cups, and I can't move it, it's not moving. So that's a really good way of using it as well. Now at the bottom it says fabric fold line, and at the top it says half circle seam allowance. Half circle seam allowance. So it gives you a guideline where you need for the line to be in order to cut your circle, and how much of a seam allowance to leave. Now, like I say, I'm going to put my fabric underneath. You can cut any fabric with this, and we're just going to push down on those suction cups because I don't want it moving. And you need your fabric folded in half on that line there. See, I'm going to lower you down because I just want you to see there's two lines. There's one going across, horizontal line, and there's a, horizontal and vertical. And so you need, my fabric is going that way, so this line needs to be in line with my folded piece. Now, if I did it, the easiest way to remember this, right? If I did it like that, where it's open, right? It's two separate pieces. All I'm going to land up with is 2 half circles. So if I want to do a half moon, that'd be brilliant because I'll land up with 2 half moon circles, separate pieces. So you need to make sure your fabric is folded in order to work. So I'm going to take it underneath, fold it to there, just press down the suction cup, raise you up that slightly because I want you to see the 6-inch. Can you see the 6-inch? Yeah, you can. Any questions before I start? Right, take your, here you can see, take your gadget, and mine needs to be there, your little circle. Now this goes all the way, so it can be turned any way, shape or form you want it to be. Now my circle needs to go all the way around and cut, right? But in order for this to work, you need to push down on it. So if this camera moves it slightly, it's because I'm pushing down on it. Now I should have cut me a perfect circle. Woohoo! So I need one for the front and one for the back. I thought you might like that. Let me show you again. No, that's not. So it cuts a perfect circle. So I'm going to cut some more of this nice fabric. Where did we go? Here's my image. Yeah, the white bit would be nice. Now I've got one, I can sort of, I'm going to do it on this white piece. See what I mean? That's great. Cutting circles with the scissors is a nightmare, at least for me. Exactly. It was beginning to get a nightmare for me, if I'm honest with you, And I was thinking, oh no, please, I just need something to cut a circle. Good job, Angie Brown says. Deanna's giving me the thumbs up. Talk you through it again. Fold your fabric, make sure your fabric is folded. Mine isn't in half quite so much. There. Now it's in half. Put your line on the folded edge of the fabric. I'm going to press down on these suction cups. And then I'm going to stick my into 6 inches. And I'm going to cut. Move that out of the way because we're not going to need that. And there's my other circle. Ta-da! So we've got 2 circles, perfect circles. See? And we've got an image. Are you addicted to nail arts? So I'm going to lean you forward a little tad. I don't need this cotton fabric. So let me just put this back and then I can get my trims out and we can start trimming it up. But I thought you'd like that. So that is, that little machine is absolutely brilliant. It's one of my favourite gadgets to use when I'm cutting, especially when I've got to cut circles. That really is a great tool. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Nate Larts. Lena says that's great. Cutting circles with me is a nightmare for me too. I'm just going to go around the edges of this. And I need a bit of stuffing. Now I haven't got any flat stuffing. All I've got is toy stuffing. But it doesn't really matter because we can use the toy stuffing to our advantage. See? So we've got a brilliant circle. I want a circle cutter now. It's your fault, Colette. Right, I'm going to put my mats back down because I'm going to be using my glue gun. I'm going to knock my glue gun in. I thought you'd like that. That's why I thought, what shall I do with the image? Shall I make a circle cushion? Right, I've got some nice trims. I've got some appliques in my little basket. Now, did anybody see me dye some pink trim? Now, I have done a video today, and this is leftover from the pink trim that I dyed. So I could use that, and I think I will. There, right. So what I'm going to do is I've got a heart oil here. I'm going to build it up. While that glue gun's warming up, I'm going to build my layers up. Right. Now what I've got underneath is a heart. You could make a pin cushion with that. I'm going to make a little pillow, I think. Little pillow. I've got a heart here. Or will I need the heart? Let me have a look. Let me have a look, yeah. No, I'm going to use this dolly, not this heart. Not a heart. I do need some stuff in, so I need to shut the crust again. Right. I'm looking for another one of them. We'll see what we got now. Let me see if my glue gun is on. Oh, I've lost my protector. Oh no. No, I haven't. Spare. What? Santa will get a long list. Yes, he definitely will. Definitely will. There's different machines. They do different things. I'm sorry, guys, for that buzzing. I didn't know how to knock Chris's notifications off. Thinking the same, Angie. I want a circle cutter now. It's all your fault, Colette. All my fault? All my fault? Thinking the same. Santa, you could make a pin cushion with that. I think I'm going to make a cushion. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm waiting for my Mr. Glue Gun to warm up. Anastasia. Hi, Anastasia. Hi, Colette. I'm a relatively new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Enjoying your channel and this video. The circle cutter is awesome. I think so too, Anastasia. I honestly do think it's awesome. Welcome to the gang. We call ourselves, what do we call ourselves, ladies? I know what we call ourselves. Santa will hate you, Colette. Circuits, circle cutters, and who knows what else. I know, I've got loads to show you, know. I love Anastasia. I can pronounce your name. That's why I like it, because I can pronounce your name. Nice to be here. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope that you pick some tips up along the way. Yeah, I tend to sort of mix and match what I'm doing. Sometimes I will go for miniatures. Sometimes I'll stick to a bit of shabby chic. I'm actually in the middle of doing a doily book. Now I have filmed it today, ladies. It was in the middle of downloading before I came on, and I thought, oh, well, I can't stop downloading now. So what I've done is I've paused it, so that video is going to go up in a bit. Anastasia, if you'd like to have a go, I've got a little competition going on at the moment. And it was opened, when was it open, ladies? Give me a clue. Saturday. It's all it is. It's just sending minimum of 2, maximum of 4 handmade flowers in. They can be any sort of flowers. They're going on display in my room. We call ourselves the Crafting Sisters. Yep, that's exactly what we call ourselves. They can be any size sort of flowers. You can make them from anything. The winner's going to receive everything I make on a Tuesday evening will go in a box. I need to show you, I did mention right at the start that I was going to show you guys the box. So what I've done is I've glued. Now I could have sewed this end, but I've decided to glue it. Yeah, the winner's going to receive a box, and it's open till the 7th of October. You're welcome to join in. Yeah, and we all support each other. There's lots of ladies that follow me that have got their own YouTube channel. So ladies, if you've got a YouTube channel, type it in while I am while I'm gluing around the edge of this. And I'm sure you'll find lots of inspiration from us all. Now I'm going to use some toy stuffing. Let me think of some names. We've got Angie Paisley. We've got that's new to YouTube at the minute. She's doing her own thing over there. We have Gargoyle. She's got some gorgeous videos, and I just watched a video where she used her old shoes and she made a shoe, and the front of it she made into a picture frame. That was absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got Shaz Craft 023. She did her own shimmer mist and showed you how to make homemade shimmer mist. Then we've got Morrissey Arts and Crafts Design Studio. Shannon makes beautiful lanterns. Addicted to Nail Arts and Crafts, we have I'm having a challenge to you. Are welcome to join in. Still time left. An awesome prize package. Oh wow. Okay, Addicted to Nail Arts, I will go over to your channel and I will have a look, definitely. And you're welcome to join in my competition too. And if I've missed anybody out, I haven't done that on purpose. I'm trying to think who else is there. Craft Angel Online. She's another lady that I watch. Crafting is absolutely amazing. I'm just trying to think. Is there anybody I've missed? I'm going to get some more stuff in. Chris? Chris? Yeah? Can you pass me some more stuff in, please? Can you pass me some more stuff in, please?
Stuff in?
Yeah. Lynn Shabby Licious. Yes, I do watch her too. Anastasia says, okay, I'm going to go on the truck with my husband, but should have enough time to enter when I come back. I've never been so welcome to any group before, and I'm sure to subscribe to you ladies. Oh, bless you, Anastasia. Well, it's running until the 7th of October. Would you guys like to see what's in the prize draw? Addicted to Nail Art, I will go over to your channel after this live, and I will have a look to see what your challenge is. And I will definitely go over and have a look, and if I can join in, yeah, I will. I definitely will. Would you ladies like to see what's in the box so far, what we've got so far? The only thing I will say is that everything I make on a Tuesday between now and the 7th gets put into the box. So this will get put into the box. You've got some freezer paper, that'll get put into the box. show you what's in the box if you ladies are interested. Oh, yes. Deanna says yes, yes, yes. All right, let me just glue this down and I will show you what's inside the box. Been adding to it all day today, and Chris went, really? Really? Like, yes, of course. I don't really use it. May as well go to somebody who will. Oh, and I have got, I've decided, I have spoken to the person. What it was, when I had my, what's it called? My ladybug machine. I call it the ladybug machine. It's not actually called that, but I do call it. When I had her, I got given a guillotine, but I've already got one. And I'm not using it, so I may as well go into the box. It may as well. So what I've done, I've emailed the lady who gave it to me, and she said, yes, Colette, it's yours now. If you feel that you want to give it away, then do it. So I've had permission of the lady who gave it to me, and she said yes. So that's going in too, the guillotine, because I'd rather it go. I need my other protector. I'd rather it go to use. Does that make sense? Come on. So, Addicted to Nail Art, when does your competition run out? Right, that's my cushion, all plumped. Let me have I heard it right? A guillotine. Yes, a guillotine. I will show you. I'm going to put this aside and show you. I don't want to lose the image either. Right. This is the, oh sugar. This is the box. Right. Yeah, I'm making a joint, I know. Ooh, something behind me fell. No, be there.
Bloody homeless.
Right. Right, so in the box, this is what is in there at the minute. Chris, can you pass me the guillotine? Save me stretching over there. Off with her head. Off with her head. Sharon? Hi, Sharon. I have a list of awful people. I can use it on them. Evil grin. Dawn said, ladies in the US, can I ask about shipping packages overseas? I'm being told starting cost is $30, then add weight charge. Is that what you have experienced? Oh wow. It depends. It depends on the weight. It shouldn't. The flowers wouldn't cost hardly anything.
Yeah, literally.
A paper cutter, Lena. Hi Shaz, have you come when I'm plotting to kill someone? Bless. September the 15th, but I might extend it because most of you subbies are from the US and it takes a while to get here. Okay. Addicted to Nail Art. I'm going to write it on my hand and I'm going to go over to your channel, and if I can, I will go over and have a look, okay? And I will probably participate into it. That's not working, but I know that you're on my hand, so you're not going nowhere. Right, in the box. Right, first of all, Dawn asked a question. She says, ladies in the US, can I ask about shipping packages overseas? This is a question. I'm being told starting cost at $30, then add weight charge. Is that what you've experienced? Right, okay. Dawn, the first thing I would say is, if you're on about the flowers for the competition, it's basically in an envelope, 2 to 4 flowers. For me, if I was posting here in the UK, a standard stamp would cost about £3.30, and I can't think what that is in dollars without going. I can't think. But if you're sending a box, then it would go on the weight. Best thing to do is, like here we have Royal Mail. I don't know whether your main parcel company over there, because ours is Royal Mail, and our Royal Mail delivers letters and it delivers packages and it delivers all that kind of thing. Over in the US, I don't know, that would be different. The best thing to do is they more likely have got a website. That's how I look here on what it would cost on shipping packaging. And go on their website and have a look on there, and you can have a look. It does it for all types of parcel people, like packaging people, you know what I'm trying to say. Have a look on their website, because you can type in the weight of the item and then it'll come up and it'll give you all different options of what postage you want to send it with. That's the only thing I can really say. So Dawn says a bobble envelope is $15. So that, I don't know, it shouldn't be that much. I need to know the cost too, because I'm in US. I was told 100. No, it's not 100. No, definitely not. I received big envelopes from the US with a lot inside. I have a channel as well, but have just the one video of my teapot, but I plan on making more. Shipping, I don't know. The only thing I could say is go online and have a look at ours over in the UK is Royal Mail. That's what it is over here. And Royal Mail delivers your letters through the door, your packaging and all that type of thing. US would have the same, but it obviously wouldn't be called Royal Mail. I can't think what it would be called. And see if on their website, they'll more likely have got a website. Go on there and have a look. It's not, I promise you, it's not going to cost that much. It shouldn't cost that much to send flowers. Anastasia and Addicted to Nail Art. Addicted to Nail Art, I don't know your name, my darling, but I will go over to your channel later on and have a look on what you're doing with your little competition that you've got going on, or giveaway, or what it is. I will go and have a look. And Anastasia, welcome to my channel, my darling. And she says, okay ladies, I've subscribed to you all. I have a channel as well, but just have the one video of my teapot, but I plan on making more. Well, I am going to go over tonight and I'm going to have a look at you, Anastasia, and definitely a teapot sounds very interesting, and I'll definitely go and have a look. So everybody, by the looks of it, is subscribing to each other, which is great. Elena says, Angie P, you click on the, alright, yeah, click on the docs, so the name's here, and you get like 3 little dots here. If you click on that, it'll send you over. Dad will pronounce with L. Dale. No. Lale? No. Let me pronounce that. Dale. Lale. Lale. Lale? Weighs 2 grams. It costs £59. Dale. Is it Dale? Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know, you'd have to go, I honestly don't know. It's my name. If you hit the 3 dots out for my name, it'll take you to my channel, Anastasia. Well, Anastasia, I'll be happy to go and see your teapot bit later on. There we are. Okay, Dale, I will go and have a look at your channel after I finish this live, and I'll definitely subscribe up to you. I think I'm already subscribed. And I'll go and have a look what you're doing over there. Oh, bless you. Right. In this box, now the guillotine, Chris has just stretched it over, is this, and not being used. It's not being used, and it's a proper guillotine. You can cut any sort of paper with it. It's got a handle. It's actually, I think, that side's magnetic, but that is your blade. And then you push it down, but that'll be going in the post. So this, no postage required. This is on me. It is my way of saying thank you, subscribing up to it. It's part of the box. So if you want to be in the chance to win, you need to email me first. It doesn't matter if you've got my address from previous swaps or parcels or whatnot. Please email me first. And I only say that because when you email me first to say you want to be part of the competition, and of course I'll accept anybody, once I receive the flowers, you'll get given a number. It's going to be total random number, and then those numbers will go into a hat at the end. I think the competition is running till 7th of October. Go into the hat, all the numbers will be different. I will show the flowers as they come in through the door, and who's made them, but nobody will know what number you've got, and they should know what number you've got, so it'll be a complete surprise. Nobody will know who's won. The flowers will be seen as they come through the door, but please email me first, just so that I can go to one place and concentrate in one place with the competition. It saves having to go through Messenger, Facebook, Swap Group, emails. It saves all that. So if it's just done in one sort of place, it'll make it easier on me. So all I ask is please email me first so I can email you back your number. Okay? You need to be right. Oh my god, I said off of the head is gelatine cut off. I know what you meant, Sharon. Don't mind sticking my neck out for a laugh, oh bless you. Postage from the US is insane. When have it was better here in Europe? Oh my days. Right, sorry guys, I'm getting leaded. Right, in the box at the minute is that cutter. That's going in. There's a bag of letters, so all different kind of letters. They're beads actually, so there's a bag of bead lettering. There's this pretty beautiful apron with pockets. It's got two little handy pockets each side with a string. Okay, this is open to international as well. I have started this. It was an egg. I've cut it out and it's painted in white acrylic, but that's put in because again I thought you could do something with it, and that's in there. This, it is gold, beautiful fabric, lace. Apron is so cute. It is beautiful. I've put a bit of ribbon in there. This heart, it's to hold makeup brushes. It's a beautiful little heart container, and it holds all your brushes. It's got different compartments for different things, so that's in there. The reel of Christmas ribbon, and it's got some beading on, and I can untangle it. Anyway, it hasn't been used, that's what I'm trying to say. Come on, Colette, with that way. No. Wait a sec. Oh gosh, what have I done there now? Oh, that way. Oh, it's like a puzzle. There we are. So it's got all stars on, and then on the ribbon it's got like little, if I can keep my hand still, checkered Christmas trees. So many things to play with, Claire. That's the idea. Idea, Karen. Idea. Some beautiful frames to play with. And don't forget, they don't have to stay this colour. You can colour them in. I've put this in, and I can't get the price off, but it's got a. It comes with a stand, so it stands up. This is a canvas board, and it's got wooden like rods, and it stands up like a tripod. Some no, there's no batteries in there, but anyway, there's some orange lights for Halloween if you wanted some. This, I had given this ages ago by a friend, and it's just a different shape. It's a false bullet, obviously, of course, but I might not be able to post that thinking about it, because they might think it's a real bullet, so I'll have to have a look on that. Put that to one side. There's this ribbon. Now this ribbon is going from pink to medium to dark. See, and there's loads there to play with. No, 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 I want a real one. A real bullet. Right, so there's that. guillotine. And then your long white skirt. So there's that in there. So as I'm adding to it, this is going to be jammed, packed full of stuff. And every time I make something on a Tuesday, it will be added into the box. Okay, so that's what the box is looking like. And don't forget the cutters going in there too. So that's what the box is looking like. Now, let me finish. Let me finish what I was doing. Oh, yes. No, I want to be on. Ribbon is so cute. And I think more will get into the box. Oh, yes, definitely, Lena. Such a fun goodie box. That was the idea of it. Dawn. So many things to play with. Clat. Oh, bless you. Right. So I've glued all that now all the way around the edges. I'm going to pad this. And the way to do it is, I'm going to use a doily first. I'm going to stick my doily, play about with where you want your image. I think I'm going to have my image there because I've got a little sign to go on the side. I'm going to bring you down a little bit now to when you're in midair. Right, let me just I'm going to put it there. Right, now I'm going to pad this image, and the reason I'm going to pad it is because it gives it a little bit more depth. Turn this, and then turn it that way. Right, watch this now. Glue it down there first because that's where the image is going to go. Glue your corners and that side, and then I'm going to glue all the way up there. No, I haven't got my finger protector on, and I'm going to glue all the way down that corner, down that side. So I hope you guys enjoyed that goodie box because there's going to be so much in there. And I will find a box for that guillotine to go in, even if it kills me. But it is going with a goodie box because I'm not using it, and it may as well go to somewhere where it is going to be used. And I'm just going to pad this because when it pads, it gives it a bit more depth. And if you put too much padding in it, it doesn't look right. Put too little in, and you just got to get I found when I put too much in, it looked too bulky. And it was almost like it was, it wasn't sitting. It was like a cushion on top of what I was doing. So this is going to go in the goodie box. And if I see any of you ladies with a circle cutter or what else have we used? Freezer paper. I know that Santa's come to you early, which he probably has. I need to just glue that in there. It looks quite different when he's padded. See? Looks completely different when he's padded. Now I've got some of this brown trim. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it all the way around, starting in the corner. Just going to go around the corner a little bit, and I'm going to pinch it as I go along. Any questions? My printer can print on fabric. There we are. You'll be well away then. You'll be well away. I'm going to try the doily book, Sharon says. Definitely have to try printing on fabric for the images on my fabric box. Oh, that'll be a great idea, Alina. because that means, I don't know, I just find when you print on fabric, right, yeah, you can buy the special paper, and you know, you can buy special paper for it to go in your printer and do it that way. But I found, you know, crafting can be expensive as it is. It can be really expensive, and especially with, I mean, buying like the essentials like glue sticks, even that could cost a few pennies. So I found when I was printing on fabric, see how that's bringing it out now, when I was printing on fabric, it brought a completely different, I was sort of more satisfied with it because I had done it myself. Does that make sense? But it's not hard, it's really not difficult to do. And yeah, why not? I'm just going to cut there and then fold them in. There, see? Now I'm going to do something with those edges because I want some trim to go around there. So let me see what we've got. Now I've got some of this trim, and I've got some of this trim. Let me see if this is a bit bigger than that. Yeah. What about that one? Is that the same one? No, it was different again. Oh dear. Oh. Right. Stop falling on me. Right, let me see what I got. We'll go with this one first. Now, if you were stitching this, you'd put it in between the fabrics. Watch the whole video at Addicted to Nail Art. Colette shows how to print with freezer paper. Watch the whole video. Oh, watch the whole video, Addicted to Nail Art. Colette shows you how to print with freezer paper. I love the printed image for the doily books. It looks so pretty. I print... We'll do later or tomorrow, already tired, oh bless. Also, when printed on paper, images can rip. It happened with a little coloured book. Yeah, it can. Yeah. And do you know what? Right, when you print on fabric, I found when I was printing on fabric that it doesn't rip. Now, like I say, you can put, if you wanted to maintain ink on your image, you can put hairspray on. You can buy spray glue, or you can do what I'm going to do in a second once I finish putting this lace all the way around, is grab some water. I'm going to use some fabric glue. I'm not going to use PVA. I'm going to use some fabric glue, and you can brush it on, which is probably what I'll be doing, or spraying it on. Now, I like using my brushes, as you all gathered. I love using my brushes for all sorts of things, making projects, all sorts of stuff. See? Oh, sorry guys, didn't realise you couldn't see. I was thinking, why can't they see that? So you could sort of use it for anything. And what I might do is, and that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix my water with my fabric, and I'm going to use it to maintain the colours on the image. That's what I'm going to do. So what has everybody been up to today while I do this, because it is a bit tedious? I'm going to run out, I know I am. That's fine. I'm going to put a different trim at the top, the corner. What have you all been up to? Didn't you? I keep it for a long time. She's coming to my house to do mine. I might come into your house to do yours, Angie Brown. Give me 20 minutes. Angie Brown lives in America, so that's why I'm messing around with her. Oh, bless. It doesn't take long either, printing on fabric. And yeah, okay, when I first put it in, it was Chris's fault. Yeah, it was Chris's fault. Hi, Polly. Been printing on fabric tonight, Polly. And I used my circle cutter that everybody wants to have a go at. Now, I've got a little bit there that I'm not going to be able to... I haven't got enough of this lace to go around, but that's okay, because now that's the top. What I might do is I might use a different trim and go all the way around with it. Will I have enough to do this? I should have enough for this one. And I'm going to put this on there. So yes, that's what I've been doing tonight, Polly. I have been printing on fabric and I use my circle cutter. Have you done the printing yet? I have, my dear, and I showed how you can print it, how everybody can print it as well. See, I know there's some lace missing there, but I'm not bothered much the moment, because I can use a little bit of different lace for the back. I'm only layering my lace at the minute, my lace trims. Yeah, I've got enough for this, I think. Right, where do we go in? Oh, the start is there. So Saturday, I've got a video. I was in the middle of uploading. That was the start of the doily book. I've actually nearly finished the sides of it. Not much to go on it, but I just needed an image, and I didn't want to I didn't want to print my image yet until I showed you guys how I do it. So that video is going to go up tonight, because I was like I said, I was in the middle of doing it, and then I thought, oh my days, I'm running late on live, so that's why I've come off, and I stopped the video uploading, and then I came on. Claire, what are you making? It looks adorable. Well, I'll show you now. I'm making a little cushion. It's going to go in the prize drawer, and I've just explained that in the prize drawer, there's going to be like a guillotine going in, because I'm not using it and I'd rather it go to good use. That's what I'm making. Now, I have got two sort of different laces on there. I don't want too much to fill it too much full of lace. I do, however, want something that's a bit thicker to go on the outside. Let me see what I've got. What about this? Don't know whether I've got enough. I don't think I have. I'm going to put it there. That's where I'm going to put mine. See? And there, I think. Yeah. It's a round cushion. That's what it is. And I've been busy using my circle cutter. Polly, that is why she's coming to my house first. She's going to print out for me. I love doing them. I'm redoing a couple of sewing boxes for Christmas gifts and adding bits to fill them up. Oh, wow. Oh, Lynn, please send me some pictures. I'd love to see. That's great, Lynn. They will make great gifts. I've been so lucky to have been able to take part tonight, but I have to go now. We'll catch up tomorrow. Have fun crafting, friends. Bye, Sharon. Oh, bless. Lynn, I'd love to see that needle book. That sounds like an amazing book. It really does. Yes, Polly, I have been doing, I've been printing out on fabric. I've been using my circle cutter. And what else have I been doing, ladies? Gassing, showing you the prize draw. Telling you that there's a video coming out tonight. After this live, I'll be able to upload it. There we are, see? It is getting there. I don't want to add too much because I'm going to overload it now if I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add... I'm going to make my own hanger like I usually do. And I'm going to add... not brown. Why do I want brown for? I'm trying to have a look, see what trims I got. Now I do have this. Yeah, it just needs something on the back. I'm going to make my own, you know how I make my own hanger? I do things like this. I'm going to make my own hanger for the back. And I've used an image that was printed on paper, on card originally, to print on this. I will look at tonight's video, Colette. Oh, bless you, Polly. Will do, Colette. Addicted to nail arts. Got to hit the snag now too. Nice meeting all of you ladies, and please feel free to check out my channel and challenge hugs from Germany. Oh, bless. I will do, Addicted Dale. And remembered your name. I will do. I won't be long, my dear friends. I don't know whether you've had enough of me now. I've been on for a long time tonight. I understand that. I look out for your challenge. I will definitely. And if I can join in, I will. Definitely join in. Now, all I'm doing is I'm going around the back. I'm going to make my own trim to hang, for it to hang up. Right, I'm going to cut it there. Right. And don't forget, you can not just print out images, you can print out words. So say you wanted something on words on a fabric, you can print out that too. Good night, Dale. Hugs. I'd love to take part in your challenge, but I'd be away for the whole month of September. I know you're going to the seaside, aren't you, Relina? Oh, I saw that sea, you know, and I said to Chris, oh, look at that. And he went, where's that? Oh, and that's Italy. So I'm just putting those two ends of laces together. And that is the cushion. Now I'm gonna put a word there. I've got a little word that love. Let me see if I can find it. Love. Oh, come on, please. Let me find it. Where did I put it? Sorry, guys. Oh, I used it. Let me see. Now, I've got these. I'm going to put one of these on for definite. These are, you can make these. The little flowers on a stick. And I've got some nice ribbon roses in there. See if I've got anything else. No, not in there. I will miss the Crafting Sisters too. Oh, bless. I have a great time, Gaga. We'll miss you. I'm happy you liked the picture, Colette. No worries, I'll be there for the challenge. Enjoy the seaside, Elena. Good night, Dale. Hugs. Gaga, are you going? Just yeah, or are you going to stick around till the end? I'm just going to have a look for a word. I know I've got one somewhere, it's just finding it. Let me just see if I can find it quickly. I think I've used it, you know. No. I do have one of them. I might stick there. Or do you reckon that there? Which one do you reckon, the flower or that one? While I look for the word that I'm looking for. Might have used it, you know. I think I have. Oh, I've got a key instead, a pink key that I did ages ago. So what do you guys reckon? The pearl, I'll watch the end, I can miss that. I'll watch till the end. I can't miss my last live till, oh bless. I'll miss my crafting sisters too. We're in Germany. Oh bless. Right, I did this in, I had a key and I've done this in using pink glossy accents. But you reckon the pearl, did I put the pearl back in? I don't think I did I? Or did I? No, I didn't, it's there. So which one do you reckon? That one? Or, so number 1 or 2. I'm going to put the key, I think, for you. See? I'm going to make it somehow to be loose. I've got some pearl string. Oh, where's my pearl string gone? I tied it up today. Can't find nothing. There it is. The key too. I will definitely use the key. Definitely. Right. I'm going to use this pearl trim. And I'm just going to go around, and we'll see to that in a sec. Just going to go around the edges in this pearl string first before I do anything. Oops. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, I'd look forward, and I always read your comments that you always leave me, and I find them so inspiring. So yeah, comments is appreciated. If you want to share this with your family and friends and they've got questions, I'd love to know about them. Right, I'm going to go all the way around with this pearl string. Sometimes when you make things and you go, wow, do you know what I mean? I think I quite like this cushion. I will make another one. I gotta be honest, you know, when I made the bauble the other night, I wasn't like, I wasn't overly chuffed about it, if I was honest with you. But making this, I must admit, I've really enjoyed showing you how my little gadget works. Definitely. I'm going to go all the way around. Right, very nice flowers at the bottom. Colette, have you added you as a friend on Facebook? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's a pity Sonja isn't here. I'll send her a message tomorrow. Yes, definitely. I know she'd love this. She loves bunnies, Sonja does. Lynn, that's fine. I don't mind you sending me a friend request. I do have my own group if you want to join that too. I do challenges on there. Now I'm gonna put, instead of continuing with this, no, I think that would be too much. Let me see. I'm gonna put, I don't know whether to put the big pearl on the inside, so it's like that, or continue with the little one. What do you guys think? While you're thinking of that, I'm gonna try and see. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I give a thumbs up. Thank you, Alina. Small pearls. Yes, please, Lynn says. Ladies, don't forget to give thumbs up. Ah, Stacey and Lynn, where are you from? So, guys, I always say to you every live, what time is it with you? So, what time is it with you tonight? What time are you all on? And I'd love to know where you're all from too. I always ask every live what time is it with you guys, because I know last time I did a live it was something like 4 o'clock. Colette's group is called Country Creational Swaps, that's correct. What time is it with you guys? It is 21:06, which is, oh god, 24, 23, 22, 10 past 9, yeah, if I've counted that right. So it's 16:06, so that's 6 minutes past 4 in the US, 7 minutes past 4 p.m, 3:05, oh wow. Is that AM or PM? 9:07 in Kent, 21:07 in Northern UK. Oh wow! Oh hi Sharon. Oh wow! Right, so I'm gonna put this. No, not that one. This. Shall I put that one there? Well, I know I've asked, but I can't remember what you guys said. 1 or 2. 1 or 2, or shall I go for one of these instead of? That one's nicer. 2. Oh, what did I say one was? I can't remember what I said one was. That was 1, wasn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3. I have got some of these nice ribbon roses, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make at the very top, I'm going to make it a little bouquet of ribbon roses trailing down. I love these ribbon roses. 3, everybody's saying just the pearl, okay? Just the pearl coming up. There, see? Just need a few more. I've got 1 there. Let me see if I can find another one. Oh, I have. 1, 2. And I'm going to put my own string on here as well. There's 1 there, and then there's 1 there, and then I'm going to put just 3 in a row here, or 2, depends how many I've got. There, see? Right, pearl, you said. Now I'm going to put the key on, but I can't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. Right, shall I put it? No. Should I put it there? The key. What you guys reckon? Shall I put the key there? Right, this is what I'm... Roses look lovely, I agree. Oh, bless you. Oh, I've dropped the key. Oh. US girls are from Aloha, US, and I'm in Wisconsin. Oh my days, West Virginia. Oh, beautiful rose cluster. Oh, thank you, Elena. Roses look lovely, I agree, Polly. Oh, thank you, Polly. Shall I put the key just there with... Do you think the key is too much? Let me see what I got. think the key will be too much. See what I've got. I've got one of these. It's like a acrylic diamante thing. Nope, that's not working for me. Nope, that's not working either. Just want something to go there and then I can finish it off. Oh, you are. Peacock. See? I think that peacock just sits there perfectly. And I don't have to add any more to it. I'm going to make my own ribbon to hang it up, and I think that'd be it. I have got some of these small pearls. There. Use a stick pin. You want me to make a stick pin? I could make a stick pin. Don't know whether I've got them small enough. Shall I make a stick pin? I think that would be perfect, and we just do my own trim to hang it up. That is beautiful, that little peacock there. I don't know, guys, what do you reckon? Do you reckon the little peacock is beautiful? While I get some ribbon out to make my own. Now I'm going to make my own ribbon. So this is coming to an end, this ribbon. Let me see what we got. We've got some lace here. You are. I'm going to stick some lace in the ribbon and I'm going to hold it with. Do you like the peacock or no? I don't mind if you say lose the peacock. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Too much with the pink pearls is my opinion. Okay, so I take the pink pearls away. Something's missing here though. I just feel something's missing. You guys liked the key though, didn't you? That's what the key would look like. What you guys reckon? With the key or without? That's with. So if I stick the key there, well, I make my own hanging ribbon. The way I do it, right? Grab 2 pieces of whatever you want to hang it with. Not the end. Not that you'll see the end because it'll be cut off in a second, but it'll be a little easier for when it's cut. And then just twist. So while I'm twisting, do you reckon with the key or without? I try the key on the words. Oh, the key on the words. So there. Oh, there. There. With the key, with a bow on it maybe. With the key, with the bow. Let me wait a sec. With the key, with a bow. Oh, where's my bows? With the key. The key. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll put the key there. I'm just twisting this. Oh. So that's it twisted. Now I don't want it sort of overly down because if I do it too much it won't look right. I'm going to tie the end and I'm going to put the key on the words there and I'm going to search for a tiny little. See if I've got one of them ribbon roses back in the bag. I'm going to put the key there while it's on my mind. Okay. Right, there's my. Move these out the way so it's going to get knocked. Right, there's my thing, right? Now I'm going to hang it. The way I do mine is I stick a bit of glue there. Press down on this ribbon. So all I've done is I've twisted it. And then I'm going to press a little bit here. Push down on that. And then my felt. Do you know what? I tidied on my room today. I can't remember what everything is. No, that's canvas. Canvas work. Canvas would be okay actually, better than felt. Just going to put a little bit of canvas there to protect where I've put it. With a bit of gold, maybe. I know, you've said gold. I know what you mean. I'm going to put a bit of this. Don't want you guys getting fed up with me. Right. Cut this off. And then I'm going to glue it there then, and that should secure it. That's not going nowhere. Now, back to the front. Right. Let me see if I've got a ribbon rose in here that I used them all. I know I've got it. Right, we've got some gold. I'm gonna touch it up. Just a tiny a little bit. I don't want too much. There. Can you see that? So the pink is still peering through, but it's only a tiny smudge. See? Now, where's the lid to go onto that? I'm going to put a bow there, and then I'm going to... Right, where's my bows? Chris! Bows. I got my bows. Don't worry, I got my bows. Now I've got this tiny bow.
Run all the way from the back door to come here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And then, oh no, don't worry about it, no.
See, or is that too much? Or do you reckon one of these? No, I think that would be too much. There. So that's one, right? Give you option one. I'm going to put this so I don't forget. 2 or 3. 3. Which one? That's 3. 1, 2. I think the bows are too much. I don't know about you, but I just find them a little bit. What about a plain one that hasn't got anything in? Ah, what about that? That's 4. 2 big bows. None, Polly says. Hi Sharon, very pretty Claire, thank you. I'm crazy about golds. Ah, bless. None, I agree with Polly. 2, 3. Diana says 4. None. Pink is nice. 4. Pauls, what do you think? You don't think I should put any on? Not even the 4th one? What do you reckon? I'm undecided about that bow. There's just something not quite fitting with me at the minute. How many 4s have we got? We've got 1, 2. Where's my bag gone? There. What about just under the head of the key? One under the head of the key. One and there, you mean? Is that what you mean? Try halfway down there. What about over there? Is that what you mean? So it's just under that. Yes, there. Yeah? No, that's better. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I've got a smaller bow. I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to put a big one there because it's just there. think that one myself. Do you reckon? Yes, I like that. I'm with Polly. What about that's better? Bow's still a bit big. Bow's still a bit big. Okay. I don't know. Polly's saying it's a bit too big. What about that one then? You guys are saying it's a bit too big. That one's the smallest I've got. Or I've got those tiny, tiny, tiny ones. I don't know where they've gone. These ones. Ah, you are. There. Suckle or what? There, that's better. Yes. I can see everybody saying yes, yes, yes. That's what I'll stick on. Thank you, everybody, for helping me out. Sometimes you can't see what you're doing. So, I think I'm finished. I'm not going to put any more on that now, otherwise I'll ruin it. And I quite like it. This is padded. Now, if you wanted to preserve the picture, all you'd need to do, and all I'm going to do, is ask Christopher. I need some fabric glue and I need a brush. And this is all I'm going to do to it. Chris, can I have your water? Chris? Christopher? Chris? 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 That's so sweet and elegant. No more. No, I'm not going to add any more. Love it. That looks cute. Right. Got some fabric glue here. Can you add halfway up full of water for me, please?
In this, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get some glue at you. Oh, you are. Rubber. Right. Got a little bit of tiny glue at the top now, right? I'm using high-tack fabric, and it's just to preserve the ink on that picture. You don't have to do it, but I usually tend to do it if I'm using a picture, especially on fabric. Now I'm gonna flick the thing there. I filled these little. I make these little dressing. Buy these little dressing pots, and I'm gonna put some of this glue that I've just got out of that bottle into my water, and I'm giving it a good stir. So I've made it into sort of a liquid sort of glue. Where did you find a husband like Chris? Mine would have told me to go jump in a lake. Well, I had to go all the way up to England for him, Elena, and I did bring him back. Right, I've put some, it's called high-tack fabric glue, a little bit into water. Is these bristles coming out? No. Dab your brush into this, onto the lid, back over to the picture. All you do is this. Gently just go over your picture, and that will preserve it and make your ink on your picture. Now, I knew my bristles were coming off this brush. That will make your ink stay. Don't put too much on, just enough on to preserve it. And you see how that's wet at the minute, but when it dries, it'll pop straight back out. That's what you do. And that's it. Same as Yana, he would pretend not to have heard me. Well, he does do that. It's called selective hearing. He does do that. Or you can spray hairspray on the top. It's the lacquer in the hairspray that you want. But I tend to go for fabric glue. That'll dry. Right. And that's it, my guys. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed that. I really, really enjoyed tonight. Showed you my new gadget. Showed you how to print on fabric. It's been great fun. Thank you for staying around till the end. I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. I will be back on Saturday to do another live. And I'll maybe use my gadget again to do the circles, and we'll do maybe another cushion or something. I'll come up with something. I always do. So I'm just going to read the last comments. Polly says, it was a mix with our channels and makes us laugh so much that evening. I know. A big hug to all the Crafting Sisters. See you in October. Bye, Lena. Have a brilliant time when you go away. I hope you have a fantastic time. And yes, I will see you when you come back. Really, really enjoyed that. Kept me quiet, Ava. Oh, I didn't realise you were there, Ava. My darling, I'm so glad that you enjoyed. I really enjoyed tonight. I can't thank you all for sticking around. I will be back Saturday at 7 o'clock with another nice project. And maybe we'll try a vintage photo this time. But that will dry now. And this cushion, like I say, is going into the prize draw. If you're interested in the competition, flick back a couple of videos and you'll find all the details for that. Until next time, till Saturday, I will see you then. No star, everybody. Good night. God bless. And I will catch up with you on Saturday at 7. Mwah!